My name's Jake, and when I was a teenager, I bought a used accordion at a thrift shop. It changed my life forever. Today, making music with the Chardon Polka Band is my job. There's Mike, Mitch, two Bobs, and a Brian. You never know what's gonna happen next. You never know who you might run into, because this is the world according to Polka. We're back in New Braunfels as we celebrate the 10-day salute to sausage known as the Wurstfest. And we're about to find out that polka and sausage aren't the only things you can find in Texas.
All right, Sean, tell me, is there anything we got to be worried about out here?
Well, Jake, we've got rattlesnakes, we've got copperheads, we've got water moccasins, we've got tons of spiders and scorpions, bobcats, mountain lions, feral hogs, and the list goes on.
Fortunately, we will not be seeing any feral hogs today, but we will see how family and community play an important role in this festival. And we're gonna kick things off with my musical family, the Chardon Polka Band.
I'm Jake Cowie, and these are two chickens. Chickens remind me of family. You know what? I've been coming to the Wurstfest since 2014, and one of the things that has always made this festival so special to me is that I've gotten to enjoy it with my family. As many of you guys know, my wife Emily used to play full-time in the band, and this has always been a festival where my dad will come and jam with the band. It is such a blast to see my dad and Emily up there on stage with us. It's always fun to see a slightly younger version of ourselves, right? And speaking of being younger, this next performer, he's got about 15 years on me. This is Isaac Klaus and his band, the Lederhosen Junkies. And just like with me, for him, music is a family affair.
I'm Isaac Klaus from the Lederhosen Junkies. We've been a band for 4 years now, and we are dedicated to not only preserving polka music, but expanding it and bringing it to new audiences everywhere.
Like say his name, Anton, 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 Anton.
So schön, wie wenn's so toll, wie wenn der Anton aus Tirol. Eine Geschackel war eine Sahne, Wasen wie die Madel, mein Figur, oh Wunder der Natur. So stark und auch so wild, mit reines Heiß und eisig kühl. Mit dem Gesäß und Schein die Hase, das so essen wollen Anton aus Tirol. Anton, 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 Anton. our dancers here.
All right, so we're here at the Barrow Ranch in Kingsbury, Texas. And I'm here with Sean. You're that young man's father we just saw up there on stage. Isaac, you're his dad.
That's my boy.
I love it. How long's Isaac been playing?
He's been playing professionally since he was 16.
So Isaac's playing German music. Are you guys German?
Yeah, we are German, Jake. Our family's been here in Texas since the 1800s.
All right, now what's your favorite part of Isaac being a musician?
Oh man, it's just been so great, following him around and just watching him grow as a performer and just watching him bring joy to the audiences that he gets to perform for.
He does. He brings joy to so many people.
Yeah,
we
he
love
does.
seeing him on stage. So one of the Opas came up to me the other night and he said, "You see that kid up there?" And he was talking about Isaac. I said, yeah. And he goes, I go to a German Bible study every week and he's the teacher.
He is.
So he's not just into music.
He's going to school at Berean Bible Institute. They're out of Wisconsin, of all
Okay.
places. Yeah.
Yeah,
And yeah, so he is studying to be a preacher,
a preaching polka player.
preaching polka player.
I love it. And you heard it right here in Texas, folks. And anytime I see him on stage, you guys are there. And I love seeing you and Michelle, supportive parents. You're running the camera, she's selling the merch and all that.
We make as many shows as we can.
It's so wonderful to hear about how this is a family tradition and a family thing. And thank you for sharing Texas with us. And of course, thank you for sharing Isaac. He's a great guy.
Oh, you bet. We appreciate having you here, Jake.
We come up here at least one of the weekends every year to hang out with our family. It's a big family reunion, my brothers, my sisters. We just come up and eat and drink as much as we can.
It's been a reunion and sort of a tradition for the last 10 years for me and my family, and they really love it. So it's sort of become a generational thing.
All right, listen up, you cowpokes. If you're gonna come to a festival like this, you need to dress the part. Now, I'm not talking about this kind of dress, though it is Texas and it definitely works. I'm talking about authentic German garb, and we found just the place to get it.
It's the Cuckoo's Nest out of Fredericksburg, Texas. Their popular booth here at the Wurstfest showcases imported German festive wear. And we're sending in our own Texas fashion aficionado and Chardon Polka Band sales associate, Katie Jo Kincaid, to check it out.
Howdy y'all, this is Katie Jo. I'm helping out with the Chardon Polka Band today. We're here with Paula and Kaylee. We are going to be talking about some traditional German garb, some traditional wear. These are gorgeous, gorgeous dresses. Would y'all be able to give us any background information on these and the historical significance? And
You have here, this particular one, a little bit more of a traditional style. And a lot of the older style, traditional style, have 2 or 3 different patterns, like a paisley, like a pattern, and you wear them with a white blouse. This one has like a V-neck. So some of the people are a little modest, they don't want it cut too low.
sure.
Then you have more like, hey, in your colors, look.
Hey!
We can make a German Texan out of
We
you.
can get a little saucy if we need. I'm ready to try some on. Let's do it. Let's have a little fun. Let's try on some traditional wear.
And you'd be surprised, a lot of the girls wear their cowboy
With the
boots.
oh yes, right now, especially up
A lot
here.
of the girls, and the hats. I have a lot of what we call German country. The hat is similar like this. A lot of the young girls wear it. And you have more a traditional one on. And she has a traditional Landhaus dress on. This is not called a dirndl. This is called Landhaus.
It's very gorgeous.
So
can see
you
it's
can
very
wear that
intricate.
with or without a blouse, but it's a totally different outfit.
Beautiful, beautiful. And they were saying, as per tradition, having this bow tied on the left side indicates that you are not married.
To the right is married.
And so to the right would indicate that you are a married lady and not on the table.
Our friend Paula, the shop's owner, grew up in Southwest Germany before she started selling German stuff in Texas. She has great memories of her grandparents' cuckoo clock, and that's how the Cuckoo's Nest got its name. Hey, that's just another way that families and their traditions have shaped this festival.
We love that you're bringing German tradition to the Hill Country and to all of Texas. It's a beautiful thing, and we love the way that New Braunfels and Wurstfest embraces the true German traditions.
All right, so we've shown you authentic German garb. What about authentic German instruments? The Alpenhorn or Alphorn is ubiquitous with the mountainous regions of Europe, and we've got Brian Brazier to play it for you. The word is lederhosen, folks. Those are the traditional leather shorts we're all wearing. Now, lederhosen translates to leather pants. If you mispronounce it as lederhosen, that would actually translate to singing pants. Now, I don't know about you, but I like both singing and leather pants. In addition to lederhosen and dirndls, at this festival you may have noticed the guys in the red and green vests. Those are the Opas, and they run the whole show.
Who is my favorite Opa, and why is it you?
When you're walking around Wurstfest, you may notice guys in red vests and green vests. Those are people that are involved in the Wurstfest Association. There are probably close to 300 of us now. We are volunteers, basically, that kind of help Wurstfest run. There's many committees that all of us work on, from gates to bars to entertainment. We just kind of help this festival, kind of help it run. It's an amazing effort from so many people to make Wurstfest what it is. I've seen Wurstfest go from a very small Oktoberfest to what it is now, which is absolutely huge. So we're excited to put it on every year for you fine people out there.
Again, we see the notion of family. Opa is grandfather in German. And aside from his other duties, our friend Jay also takes the stage to entertain with some of his fellow Opas in the Zuhausa Yanga Opa Band.
Once I was a boogie singer, playing in a rock and roll band. I never had no problem laying down a one-night stand. Did everything around me got to start to feel it so low. And I decided quickly, yes I did, just go down and check out the show. They were dancing, singing, and moving to the grooving. Just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, play that polka music, white boy. Play that polka music, white. Play that polka music, white boy. Till you die, till you die. Won't you take me to Polka Town? 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 Somebody
You see that? That's prickly pear. You can like make wine out of it and eat it, but I'm not gonna go in there after it. It's just too well guarded for me. Now, I don't think they have prickly pear in Bavaria.
But they do have sausage, and my friend Jeff has all his ingredients ready, and he's gonna show us how to stuff sausage with a family recipe and his traditional sausage stuffing machine.
And what does a sausage stuffer do, right? It's stuffed sausage, boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Problem we have here is this is very hard to hang in a smokehouse. It doesn't work very well, does it? So we gotta put it in something. Casing, that's right. What's it made out of? Pig intestines. This would have been about 40 feet of small intestine from a market hog, about a 200-pound hog. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to cut it to the length I want, just like that. I'm gonna tie the end off with cotton string. Cotton string is imperative because when it dries, it will adhere to this casing, right? It works very well. Tie my first knot, So from here, I'm gonna put this on the end of our machine right here. It's called the horn. Now, because it's a natural product, if I push too soft, it's not gonna fill up. It's gonna be air pockets in there. Air pockets are bad news. It invites bacteria, invites tummy aches. Not fun, right? If I push too hard, splatter zone. So we'll see how it goes.
Jeff knows what he's doing. He machines this sausage like a pro.
When I get to the end, I'm gonna let off a little bit. That does me two things. Keeps this from going all over the table, and then it gives me a little pigtail, right, if you will? A little purchase to tie this sausage, this other knot. Again, a very stout knot, and the reason why I'm emphasizing that is this now has to hang in a smokehouse for about 3 days under a light smoke. Oak or pecan or hickory works really well. You let it dry for another week or so in that smokehouse, you end up with our finished product right here. It's ready to eat, it's preserved, it's cured, it's ready to go just like it is.
All right, I gotta learn some cowboy
Okay,
trick.
don't hold it at the hondo. Hold it.
The what?
The hondo. This is the
hondo.
Don't hold it tight.
Okay.
Hold it like you're holding a lady.
Okay. Like
That's how I
this.
was taught. That's how I was taught.
Okay.
And then it's all in your wrist. Let's see what you got.
I'd stand
I'm
back
gonna,
if I
I'm
were
gonna
you.
stand back.
Nope.
That
Hold on.
was
Folks,
terrible.
Let's just have you do the demonstration. Watch how easy he makes this. The world according to Polka, baby.
Yeehaw! And now we're gonna lasso up another wild polka with the Chardon Polka Band.
That's all, folks.
That was Mitch Lawrence on the clarinet polka. Not only is Mitch Lawrence a man of many talents, he's a man of many hats. And we've gotten to see many of them over the years at the Wurstfest.
From the dress, to the food, to the music, and yes, folks, even the beer, the most important thing at the Wurstfest is the people.
Families celebrating their German heritage. Community members bringing a festival together. Enthusiastic Texans, sausage stuffers, and polka musicians. All of which we've enjoyed sharing with you.
And now it's time for us polka cowboys to say adios, amigos, and mosey on home. We'll see you down the trail on the world according to polka.
Faces all her friends, the road goes on forever, and the polka never
free again. Well, the road goes on forever, and the polka never ends. Sonny's playing 8-ball at the joint where Sherry works, when some drunken out-of-towner his hand up Sherry's skirt. Sonny grabbed a book, he laid